Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be talking about my experience with getting Perioralis Dermatitis. So I'll kind of give you a little bit of a background about how it started. About a year ago, I would say, back in April, I was finishing up my degree, and I had noticed that I got a little I guess I thought at the time it was a blemish, like on my chin, and I was like, oh, that's really weird. And it didn't really go away, and it kind of started to spread actually up the side of my mouth here, and then it started to actually come up on this side as well. And it was really unnerving. I was like, what's happening to me? I've never really had bad skin, and for some reason I had it was almost like a rash on my face, and I actually thought it was maybe acne. I thought it was, pimples, I guess. So I actually started picking at them, which made it even worse. And I started to notice that it was kind of transferring on this side of my face, and it was here, and then it was also going up the ridge here, and I also noticed it was going up my nose. And by that point, it was like out of control. I was like, honestly, like, I felt like I was depressed. Like, I probably was technically depressed. I cried over it every single day. I was so embarrassed. It took me like an hour in the morning to get ready because I had to put so much makeup on over top of it. And I could cover up the redness, but I couldn't cover up the bumpiness. And that was what really annoyed me. And when I'd go to school, I'd wear like hats, I'd put like my hair in front of my face. I was mortified. I was so embarrassed, and I didn't know what it was, and I would like cry to my parents, and I'm like, what's on my face? And they're like, well, maybe it's acne. And I'm like, but it's just weird that all of a sudden it would show up in this vicinity of my face, like it's nowhere else. So I ended up going to a walk-in clinic. I talked to the doctor, and they were like, the second she saw me, she was like, you have Perioralis Dermatitis. And I was like, oh my, what is that? And she was like, it's basically a bacterial skin infection around your mouth area. So I was like, okay, good to know. I'm a little relieved that I have a name to what's going on my face, but A, how did I get it? And B, how can I get rid of it? And she had explained that there's several things going out there that might be the cause of it. For one, she said that something like fluoride in your toothpaste. It could be the makeup products you're using. It could be cleansers. She even said something about shampoos, chemicals in shampoos, and I was like, what? Like, that didn't give me any help at all. It made me even more confused, actually. So, yeah, she said for now, how we can get rid of it is you can go on an antibiotic, tetracycline. So I was like, sure. So I went on the tetracycline. In about a month, it completely cleared up. It was gone. The only thing is I felt like I had side effects. I felt like I had like a permanent cold for a month, basically, because, I don't know, I was really congested all the time. I don't know if I was allergic to it. I'm not really sure, but I didn't really enjoy being on them. I didn't really feel that good, but it did work. It did clear up my skin. I was so happy. I was relieved that it was finally gone and I could be a normal person again. And 6 months later, I started to see there was another little blemish around my mouth coming, and I was like, oh, I'm just praying to God that that's just a little pimple. Unfortunately, it wasn't. It was coming back, and it started to come back on my face. And once again, I felt really annoyed. I was like, is this what's going to happen to me for the rest of my life? Am I going to have just these sequences of this stuff coming back on my face? Like, I can't live like this. It's driving me nuts. So I did go back on the tetracycline. I had to, basically, because that was the only option that actually helped me. But I looked into different options. I was Googling a lot of different ways that you can get rid of it. I tried a lot. Like, I heard of people putting coconut oil. I put coconut oil on my face. I put lots of different things on my face. They didn't actually work. Until I found a little forum, I guess, about the issue, and people were commenting on a person's post who had said that what has helped them keep the Perioralis dermatitis away is using Spectrogel. And I was like, wow, this seems like it works. Like, this person seems like it's like legitimately a powerful facial cleanser that keeps it away. And I saw other people were commenting saying that they agreed with it. And so I'm like, you know what? I will try anything at this point to make sure it stays away. So I actually went out and bought it. And I suppose it's only a Canadian product because there was people saying like, how can I get this in the States? I don't know where it is, because we can just buy it at Walmart. And I don't know, maybe they have it there now, I'm not sure, but I know a lot of people had to go online and order it from spectrogel.com. After I used the tetracycline, my face cleared up and I started using the Spectrogel every single day. I like thoroughly cleaned my mouth area, and I actually just cleansed it with the rest of my face because I actually really did enjoy it as a facial cleanser. It kind of hydrates your skin, but it doesn't you know, make it oily. It doesn't make it too dry. It makes it really nice and soft afterwards. So I thought it was a really good product, and I have never had it since. I have had no even a minuscule breakout or anything of it, and I honestly attribute it to Spectrogel. So I actually use this one here. I'll show you the product. Ooh, it's really bright. You can't really see it. So that's the product that I use. So this one is the blemish prone skin. Deep cleans while protecting the skin's moisture barrier. I don't really know exactly what about this product that makes it go away, but it did for me. I don't know how, and I don't want to go out there and be like, everyone buy this because it'll work. It could be completely possible that it was a fluke that my skin cleared up and it hasn't been back to that since then. Very possible. I don't know. It couldn't have, it's very possible that it was nothing to do with the Spectrogel and it was just a fluke, I guess. But nonetheless, I don't really want to change my routine and do something and it comes back. So I saw some people on YouTube who had videos about their experiences with Perioralis Dermatitis, and I know how heartbreaking it is. It's awful because it's your skin, it's on your face. People stare at your face all day long, and I absolutely understand how devastating it can be. Like, I cried every day because of this, and some people had it even worse than I did, and I really do feel for them because it's an awful experience, and I know how hopeless you can feel because it's just one of those things that there's not really an understanding of how you get it, and people who don't necessarily want to take drugs to get rid of it, there's not really any options out there for you. And I know that especially when you're pregnant or you're on certain other medications, you can't take tetracyclines because they can be damaging to you. So this is what helped me using Spectrogel. It's not even that expensive. I think it's like $10, $11, $12 a bottle, and it lasts you months. So if you just want to go out there and give it a try, I would definitely recommend it. And I honestly, I hope that it does help you because, like I said, I know I completely understand how damaging to your spirit it can be to have this and deal with it. So I completely understand. So go out there and try it if you want. Or if you even hear about anything else, let me know, because this is something that I probably will possibly have to struggle with for a while. So if any new information is found about it, yeah, let me know so I can kind of use it to my advantage. But otherwise, good luck with everything. I hope this video was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions at all. So thanks guys, bye.